Mmm. Yummy, yum, 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 yum. Ice cream is the best. Hey, hey, Storms, how you doing, sweetie? It got a little warm here today. I took a nap and woke up and deciding I needed something really super cold, and ain't nothing better than root beer and chocolate ice cream. You can't get much colder than that. So now I'm getting brain freeze. Whoa. Yeah, I should have changed my title to brain freeze. Oh, happy birthday, Hachi. That's fantastic. And you're 29 as usual, I think. And happy birthday to your baby girl too. Yeah, we had a yesterday. I think yeah, yesterday was my little baby's birthday. He turned 1 year old. He had cupcakes, and so we gave him the whole cupcake, and he had cupcake and icing all over his face and in his hands and between his fingers and under his fingernails, and he was covered in it. Yeah, we didn't do the candle blowing thing and stuff for him because he don't know how to blow out candles yet. So we had a cupcake birthday cake so he could have his hold his own cake, in his little hands. It was a lot of fun though. Yeah, we just got done having the birthday for the 9 year old last month, I think. Oh, and guess what? No, he went deer hunting with his pawpaw. He got a 8 point buck. He's 9, He had to shoot it twice, but he got it. They brought it back. Yeah, got a good looking rack on it. My daughter will take the rack and the head part thing and have it mounted. They always do. Yeah, that was his first deer. Hey, oh yeah, it's a nice size for a little kid to get. That was a pretty good size. I can't remember if he was using a 283 or 307. I can't remember what size gun he used, but anyway, yeah, it was a good size. It was a good size deer. That deer was plenty healthy. Yeah, there was a doe went by and he let her go right on by. Yeah, I guess he was looking for him one with a rack on it. I don't know. But he had a good time anyway. They had a lot of fun. Grandpa brought him back earlier, 'cause they got school tomorrow. And so he's already planning his next trip. He wants to go back to his grandpa's, but I think they get out of school early this week, um, for Thanksgiving coming up. I gotta watch. I don't even know when is Thanksgiving. Anybody know? Lordy, I don't even know. We were talking about it today because my son-in-law said we never need to get a list ready so he can go to the store and get a bunch of the stuff bought up for the Thanksgiving. And I don't even know. Must be getting pretty close though, Lordy. And then beetles are back. They're just overtaken in here. Uh, I don't. Excuse me. I don't know, but I may have to get my little stick vac and suck them all up in it. They're just taking over. The bees are back. Tons. I got tons of bees out here that just they're so overtaken. The bees and the beetles. Something's going on. It's been kind of cool lately. And this afternoon, it warmed up after I took a nap. I warmed up and I woke up and it was warm out. So, but now we got 500 beetles because it warmed back up. It's like they're stuck to me. I don't know, man. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Yeah, I was just bored, and there has been nothing on YouTube today. Not a thing. It's been so boring. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't get notifications. Don't know why. And so I'm assuming that's why there's nothing on YouTube. Hell, I might as well just shut YouTube off, go back to watching TV. If they're not going to let us have our notifications, I am not kidding you. And get out. Man, these things are bad. They're beetles. Hmm. Now, if it was the real beetles, I wouldn't mind. But it's not the real beetles. Hey, PDF, how you doing, honey? What's wrong with today? I mean, it's Sunday. I know that, a football day, but man, ain't nobody on YouTube been doing much of nothing. I don't know what's wrong going on with them. Yeah, that is weird, 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 weird. Have you had the PDF? Have you had the problem with the beetles at your place? I know you're kindly out in the country too. I got to get me a thing here, a cup, put this ice cream in because it's starting to melt and run. I'll get you of them just in case. Hey, Porky. I know I've been doing that. I've done it. I've subbed and resubbed to PDF a million times, and I still don't get his notifications. I get lucky every once in a while and just go looking and go over to his page and look, and he'll be live. But I just don't know. I've done that resub deal, and it's not working for me. And I should not have to do that. We shouldn't even have to do that. That's like ridiculous. YouTube all be worried about, what kind of content somebody putting out there, or what is that thing they do to us? If we play somebody's music, that's all they're worried about. They don't even care if we get our notifications. They don't care about nothing, nada. So I don't know. All I know is it's aggravating for me. Hang on a minute. I'll put this ice cream box outside and there. Then maybe. Ooh, okay. I got the ice cream box outside and got it out of here. I got me an extra coffee cup to make my coffee with in the morning too. Hey Jojo, how you doing, sweetie? Yeah, I know storms. It's really annoying. Is Juan here? There's Honey, my Honey, and my Juan, and Porky, and JoJo, and Storms, and PDF. Oh my God, and Hachi. Did y'all tell Hachi happy birthday? Hachi and her baby girl has a birthday. Let's give Hachi and her baby a happy birthday. Hey Juan, my little grandson, the one he just turned 9 recently. I don't remember what day. But anyway, we had a birthday. We've had 2 birthdays. The other baby, the little baby, had his yesterday. But anyway, the 9-year-old went to visit his papa this weekend, and papa took him deer hunting. And guess what? You're not gonna believe it. No, he got an 8-point buck. He did. That little fella, it's his first one. He was so proud. He was so proud. That was his very first deer. Yeah, how they do. They're gonna have to get. They're gonna make more than a sandwich. I mean, I've sprayed disinfectant in here. I don't know what else to do to keep. I got my door wide open. I like my door open. I like my fresh air, but I don't like all these freaking beetles. I'm not kidding. I don't know where they go if I don't get them out by dark. What's the matter with you, roosters? What's the matter, Papa Rooster? Well, and they're bugging. I mean, they fly in. I'm pulling my blackout curtain shut because they're flying in and they're sticking to my skin, and it bugs me. Ooh, how terrible! How terrible, people! Yeah. Oh, hey, Rodders. Yeah, he had a nice time too. No, is he supposed to, Rodders? Do y'all not have beetles there, Rodders? I was going to ask you about that. You're in the same state I am. Yeah, name them John Paul, Georgia Ringo. Yeah, I love my beetles. There's more than 4 though. Hell, there's 4 in a puddle. No, I ain't kidding. Look, see them? And I got to get them outside. I sprayed them a while ago. No, they're just everywhere. Look, there's just tons of them. They're just climbing across my little wood pieces. I ran them out the other day. Now they're back again. Don't ask me. Crazy ass things. They're just beetles. They're just annoying beetles. These aren't even good music beetles. But I'm gonna make me a cigarette, and they can go away if they want to, and if they don't, then I'll spray them later. Oh, I didn't know that. And that's the liver. Wait a minute, is that the liver you said, Rodney? Wait a minute, let me look. Take a bite. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, but see, they hadn't skinned it yet. It was all frozen and stuff still. He had a white, I don't know what that was, something covering the whole deer thing you transport your deer in, one of those deer socks. I call them a deer sock. And the deer was still pretty, when he got here this morning, it was still pretty froze. They come in from guess they come in from Texas. I think they'd been to Texas. But anyway, yes, I'll have to ask him. But I know he ain't going to get no close to no deer liver. These kids are funny eaters anyway. Yeah, I remember I woke up this morning and went over and played with my baby for a while. And I got him to sleep and I come back over here. And then I laid back down and I went back to sleep. When it's already 2:15 in the afternoon. Ha ha. Ah, what the heck? Lord, hey. No, but I'm fixing to. I got to start working on my downsizing. I was supposed to did that today, but it's hard to do on Sunday when all the kids are here. Some of the friends came over last night and barbecued. They had steak and pork chops and hot dogs and corn on the cob. I'm trying to think what all. Lord, bless. But anyway, so yeah, the dinner was really good last night. They cooked it all on the grill too. It's all grill cooked. Huh. Well, I'm having a hard time, y'all, rolling a damn cigarette today. Okay. There. Maybe that'll get it. Who cares? Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Huh. I never heard of that, but that makes sense, Rodney. Its tongue was hanging out, though. That was kind of different. The big beetles put on weight, huh? Ah, Rodney, those are Jose Sanders' bed bugs. I wonder if he ever quit itching. Did he ever figure out what was making him itch? Because I'm not kidding, man. When Jose would scratch, he would just, I would itch to death watching him scratch. And I don't know if he ever figured out what he had or not. And he still had it when he was at Good Job Buddies. He was still itching and scratching there, but he did not seem to be scratching as bad when he was at Tracy's. So I don't know where he picked up whatever he had at. No way. His tongue was hanging out. Oh yeah, yeah. Guten Tag to you too, Hammer. How are you? I saw you say Guten Tag to Jose, and Jose says Jose didn't even know what you were speaking. or saying. He's about goo goo, ain't he? Yeah, I know. I don't know a lot of German, but a little bit. I know a little bit enough stuff to get me in trouble. But I thought everybody knew that was German. He's Jose's not very bright, but I did see him do that. That was funny. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because remember, yes, he did. He got that haircut, Rodney, and I bet you that's probably what it was. Ooh. But what about them motels he's been in? You think he got it from one of them, or you think he gave it to one of them motels? I don't see. That's the thing. No, I'm just so leery of a motel now. I'm not kidding. They've been sending me comp rooms for these Choctaw casinos to get to comp a free room, and I won't even go get that. That's bad. I'm serious. I'm afraid of it. Jose and him's broke me from motel rooms. I'm not kidding. I would have, otherwise, I probably wouldn't have minded it. I've done turned down 3 comped rooms now in a row. Is that what he needs to do, Hammer? It's hammer time, y'all. I love it when Hammer comes in. It makes me think it's hammer time. It's hammer time. I love him. I love dancing to MC Hammer music and wear my MC Hammer pants and do the jig. Yeah, usually on Sundays I hang out with my son-in-law over there watching music videos on their big TV. But they had company and other families, and stuff coming in. So I didn't hang out much over there today. I went over early and visited. I'm okay. I just don't like being around a lot of visitors all at once. Oh, no kidding. I thought about maybe so. Yeah, they I was gonna say they know. Yeah, they can tell. When you walk up and you don't drive up, especially they got valet parking if you drive up. I wonder if you walk up with your backpack uh for valet parking with your backpack and your dog. Do they take your dog and your backpack to valet parking somewhere for you if you want your dog and your backpack valet parked? Yeah, remember those, JoJo? Yeah, those to me, I liked them though myself. A lot of people didn't, but I always loved the MC Hammer pants. I didn't care for the Michael Jackson high water pants. I always called his pants high waters. They were about 6 inches, maybe more, up above his ankle. Most of Michael Jackson's pants were. That's why I like the MC Hammer pants. But now that's probably that I don't doubt that's probably what they do, Rodders. I bet you they probably saved their oldest rundown rooms, but they still look the ones they've been in look pretty nice. Yeah, and I kept looking at Dog Lips's when he was on live the other day. It looked like he had a black eye, but I don't think he had a black eye. It might have been just a reflection from his camera lens or something, because to me I thought he had a black eye. I went, well, holy hell, how did Dog Lips fall or something? I thought maybe he failed, but to me, it looked like he had a black eye. I thought that didn't look right. But then a certain way he turned his face, it didn't look like a black eye. So I thought, well, maybe it's the lighting on his phone or whatever. I don't know. I know my eyes ain't going bad. I just had them checked. Wait a minute. Hang on one. I'll look. Uh, oh, chemical warfare? Yeah, Hammer. Sure enough. No, I don't think it did, one. I didn't see it. I went back and looked. Hey, John Hobbs, how you doing? I like that name. I like to say John Hobbs. I just don't like to say hello, John. I like to say John Hobbs. No, but they should, Rodders, especially with all this COVID. So, how did COVID affect the motel scenario? Are they doing anything special? Yo, hog or hey hog, by the way. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I love that Mongolian. I haven't Mongolian hadn't come in a couple times. Last couple times I think I went live. I hadn't seen him, but that Mongolian he cracks me up. Uh, I love you too, John. I do. I like that name, John. John Hobbs. John Hobbs. It sounds so sophisticated. I do. I like saying it. And I got a ring. I got a troll ring off of my cupcake at the little baby's birthday, and it's really cute. It's the little puff cloud looking thing. Kind of cute. Kind of cute. Kind of cute. Yeah, I know it is. Yeah, but yeah, you was talking about that chemical warfare. Yeah, that's been going on. Are you sure it's only been 8 or 10 years? I think it's been going on longer than that. How you think we all get all these flus and sicknesses? I think that's still part of some kind of chemical warfare and the psychological warfare. I hate that freaking crazy music a lot of them stores play. You know, that's like at Christmas time. They'll play that. Go into Walmart and they got that Christmas music playing. That's to put you in the mood so you spend more money. That's psychological warfare. Any way you look at it, it should be illegal, but they still do it. Uh, oh, okay, it's okay. Yeah, yeah, me too, John. I'm an outdoorsy girl. I just love when an N word bring his whole crew to like a bigger piece of cake for me to chew a hole through. Oh, DMX, cool. Yeah, it didn't come through a while ago. Thank you, Juan. You redid it. Yeah, that's a cool. Yeah, that wasn't Biggie Small didn't get in on that one, or was that just DMX? Oh, there ain't been much. I know I haven't looked here in Oklahoma. I haven't been around to look for ammo here, but I know they haven't had none, hardly no ammo whatsoever in Arkansas. None. They've been slowly taking people's weapons illegally, and I don't know why. Maybe it's stuck on one of those boats. You think the ammo is stuck on one of those boats that are sitting out there because they're saying they don't have enough truckers to bring the merchandise off the ships that are sitting out on the oceans full of all the food and stuff that's shortaged in the groceries too. Remember they're blaming that? They was blaming that on the lack of truckers. See, Jose needs to get out there and get him a truck driver license and start delivering our food and stuff. Get it delivered. Oh, just DMX. Oh, thanks, Juan. Yeah, that's a good thing though. That's a good song. Uh, yeah, seriously on that thing about that BioLite, I could not, I could not do somebody that way, Hogger. I really couldn't. If I owed somebody, I'd break my neck to make sure they got their money. When Jose was out there buying hobos, sodas, and stuff like that, that extra $10 or whatever he's spending there, he could have paid. That could have been. He can give Tracy if he give her back $5, $10 at a time, because he got it, so he don't spend it. He could do that. I just couldn't do. If I owed somebody like that, I could not do them like that. No way, shape, or form. Damn. Well, Hammer, I may have to who I don't know what to they're not gonna give me my ammo back. Even if I got any of my guns back, I'm not gonna get any ammo because ammo does not have serial numbers and I can't prove that ammo's mine unless they'll accept pictures of my gun safe with my ammo in it. But they're gonna say that's not proof. They can't prove it's mine or anybody else's once they threw it in their stock room where they throw everybody's stuff they steal. I don't know if you remember, but it was last year or year before. Get this, no, there was a guy on YouTube. He borrowed 15,000. I can't remember the name now. He borrowed $15,000 from somebody to buy a boat and didn't pay him back. And there was a big stink about it. And then whoever that was, I don't remember the name, but they just disappeared off YouTube, never to be seen again. But there was a lot of big bash and trashing going on for a long period of time. And that was a YouTuber that was making money too. He was making good money on YouTube. Borrowed $15,000 from somebody to buy a boat. That's when I come up with I'm looking for a man with a boat joke. Y'all didn't realize where the bottom of the brunt of that joke came from. But it was because this YouTuber borrowed $15,000 from somebody to buy a boat and didn't give their money back. Yeah. And why does Jose constantly say he's not on disability when I've heard him say many times he's disabled? I've seen him ride in those electric chairs at the Walmart now because he said he had a disabled ankle. And even that other hobo that he was hanging out with started to talk about Jose's disability one day, and Jose shut him up. That's the one I still think is Jose's nephew or whoever. Yeah, there's my Mongolian, y'all. Well, sell me some ammo, Hammer. I'll take some. Mongolian, that's not dew, honey. That's making your tent sticky, by the way. Yeah, honey, that's a wrapper. Well, and there's Andrew. There's my Andrew. Hugs, Andrew. I love you. I think all you got to do is keep it dry, John Hobbs, on gunpowder. I don't think it's just like normally, like ammunition that's already been packed or whatever. See, it never goes bad. All it does is settle. It gets impacted. You just all you got to do is make sure that you shake it up and loose it up real good before you go packing shells with it. As far as I know. Oh, that quad guy. Oh, yeah, Rodders. I've been watching his stuff. Yeah, I like him. He seems nice, but he's kind of way out there. When I first met him, I thought it was honestly first time I seen him. And I know, don't get mad, but I thought that guy was, uh, Arizona, AZ. That's who I thought that guy was at first when I first seen him and heard him. I wasn't looking at my screen, but I just heard his voice because they've got these videos where they just play one after another on here, on my thing. And yeah, keep it dry and keep it loose too, Rodney. You got to shake it. Buckwheat, there's my buckwheat. Everybody seems surprised I do one. They think old women ain't supposed to listen to rappers. I hear one of the little ones out there screaming and fussing. He's probably getting ready for a nap, yeah, because it's after 2 o'clock. Oh, y'all bought some jewelry? Did you buy any from Sam, Andrew? Um, Rodders. Hey, Digger Digger, how you doing? Yep. Yeah, he did. And honestly, that's who I mistook him for at first. But then after I looked at him, I realized no, because that guy's kind of got reddish looking beardy hair, face hair and stuff. I knew it wasn't AZ after that. But at first, when I first looked at it, I thought it was AZ. Yeah, I've got a vacuum sealer. I bet you could do that. I bet you could vacuum seal it. I like. Oh, did you go meet him? Okay, cool. Yeah, Andrew's out at the slabs having fun. Yeah, that's them kids need naps. I hear them out there when they get to running around and screaming and fussing. That's nap. That's nap time. Yeah, looked like y'all was having a hell of a good time, Andrew. Did you shoot some videos to put up on your channel? I think it's good. I think it's good you was out there having a good fun time. Oh, did you go? Did you get to go meet what you call it? Oh, uh, Rabbit Side. Did you meet Rabbit Side and Dot? House of Dot? House. They seemed like real nice people out there. Them did. And there was somebody else that seemed like they were really nice. I'm trying to think. Oh, did you run in? By the way, I was going to ask you too. Did you happen to see Slab City TV out there anywhere, Andrew? He's the guy that goes around and talks to different slabbers and gets their point of view about slabs and all. I think it's called Slab City TV, I believe. Uh, Andrew Hogger wanted to know if you went on the bombing range. And Digger said if you'll come up there where he's at, he'll show you some good places to go off road and oh yeah. Yeah, that Slab City TV took a lady a birthday cake. Took her a birthday cake with 4 candles on it and sung her happy birthday and all that. I thought that was pretty nice. There's a lot of people out there that's pretty nice. I don't know if I would stay the night in Slabs. I think I would leave and go down the road somewhere to a truck stop or a Walmart. I'd go somewhere and park in their lot for the night. I don't think I would spend the night out there, but that's just me. But oh yeah, well there's a John Hobbs. They're making a mask, like women use on their skin and face. They're making a mask out of that ginseng, and um, it actually, like people that get them old age spots and stuff on their skin, it actually helps get rid of all that. Now that ginseng's really good for the skin. Looks like. I don't know how they made the mask though. That's the thing. I know they sell a mask. It's made of ginseng. Yeah, after dark they'll start selling your shit. Exactly, buckwheat. Or stealing it. Yeah, and selling it too. Yes, and selling it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think if I went, I would not stay the night in Slabs. I would go up somewhere else nearby, not too awfully far away. So if I wanted to go back the next day and do another short tour through there of stuff. How's the missus liking the trip, Andrew? Did she like it at Slabs? Oh, and does Slab City have beetles? These beetles are driving me buggy. I'm not kidding. This is the third different day that they came out. Once they go away, wherever they go, I don't know. But this is the third day they came out, and there's more this time. So they've been somewhere multiplying. Mm. I'm still having my chocolate ice cream and my root beer, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Very good, very good, very good. Oh, is that a KOA campground, Andrew? Oh, okay. Hang on. Oh, does it, honey? Hang on. I'm dropping it, Andrew. Just a second, honey. Um, takes me a minute on this phone. It's much more steps to drop the link here. There you go. There you go. you and Digger want to come up and talk, y'all are more than welcome. I'm gonna look up here at my thermometer. I'm gonna see what the temperature is. 80, about 85 degrees in my camper today. Yeah, it's warm, but I mean, it doesn't, to me, it's not hot in here. But that's what the temperature says on my thermometer. It could be picking it up from the wall, though, that temperature. There's a ton of those ladybugs. Hey, Andrew.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, I was missing you. I was hoping you was having a good time.
Oh yeah, man, we had a blast, man. It was badass. We just got back and just right here. Look, we're looking. I'm in the motorhome right now. We're putting everything.
Oh, yeah, that's a really nice motorhome, though.
Yeah,
That motorhome there's to die for. I'm not kidding. It's not. You got a nice one. Super nice.
yeah. And
Hey,
then
Nova, how you doing?
like you can see right there, I got
Yeah, the
we
bunch
got
of some
everything
friends came
ready.
over last night and or yesterday evening rather, but they barbecued out and made some steaks and pork chops and corn on the cobs and tater salad and all kinds of stuff. And they started cooking and I got sleepy. I come over, took me a nap, and my son-in-law come over, woke me up, and brought me a plate of food.
Yeah, we
I think
barbecued.
I think what it was I smoked too much.
Yeah. So we stayed at a place. It was Glamis North KOA Hot Springs RV Resort. They had like these mineral pools there, big ass mineral pools. There was about like six of them there. There was a restaurant. It was full hookups for the motorhomes. They had all kinds of trails. Like we went out there to some like train trussels and went to like a bat cave. It was right there. And then there's a trail that you go up and I think it's like the where the wash is like postmark 21 or something like that, and then you hang a right and you just ride this trail all the way along the wash until you get to, I believe, a post mile 8, and then like you're right there. You boom, they let you out right there where that Salvation Mountain's at. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, let you out right there where that like that Jesus Mountain where it's all painted and everything. So um we checked that out real quick and stuff like that, and then we said fuck it, let's drive in. And there was a group of us. There was like four side by sides, so there's eight of us, and we just drove through there. We went to the library. Um, you go to the library, they offer to get you like to buy you like not buy you, but they offer to make you like drinks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They offer to make you drinks there, like because I guess there's a bar or whatever like that. And there's all kinds of people. Like, I mean, there's all kinds of people just walking around. It's cool. Like everybody we talked to was fucking like super respectful, right?
Uh-huh. Come on
Uh,
up, PDF, if you
the
want.
the only
Hey,
the
did
only
were they
thing.
wear? I want to ask though, were they wearing masks or were they all demasked?
No, there was a lot of people that wear masks. I mean, it's different, but like for the most part,
Excuse me.
like uh no.
Yeah, I'm always curious as to what kind of outings and things people are actually masking up for. If they're really taking all that hogwash serious.
No, but there was some people that had masks on and shit like that. But there's some. So we drove through and we seen like the range, we seen the library, we seen what is it the eco village. The You see all the different shit, but a lot of people at the same time though, a lot of people have like do not enter, so they all have like either tires or or pallets and shit like that. Like they have like a perimeter, you know. So I
Oh
mean, you
yeah.
respect it. You don't drive in their shit. But then I was driving up and I seen like these yellow buildings and shit like that, and I seen it and it said cause on it, right?
Oh yeah, the yellow. All
So
that bright yellow's causes place. Yeah.
and that was on the way to the library, so I was like, fuck it. I pulled like right like up to like where his driveway was.
I think the
I kept
library's
it,
just down past him a little
yeah,
ways, isn't it?
yeah. I kept it
Yeah.
respectful. I didn't pull into his fucking pad, and I just gave him a holler like, "Hey, cuz," and boom, he came out. I jumped off, probably shot the shit with him, probably for 5-10 minutes or whatever like that, and fucking we went and fucking cruised around more. But we rode all around that place for probably like a good 2-3 hours, you know.
What was the temperature? Was it really hot out there still,
Yeah,
or how's the
yeah.
temperature getting out
No,
there?
it was in the high 90s, but I mean, it was
Yeah.
hot. You know, we all had helmets on for riding and all that shit.
Oh,
So
I saw those. I love those helmets. I was going to tell you that on your pictures.
yeah,
Yeah, I love those helmets.
but
They
it was
got the dust. That's the dust mask thing from the front, isn't it?
yeah,
To
yeah,
keep you from breathing in all that dust.
yeah. But it was cool. So then after that, we went back to the resort, and like I said, they had a bunch of pools and these mineral pools and these fucking spas and all kinds of shit like that. It was a cool. The place that we stayed at was cool. They had full bathroom showers. They had a fucking dude. They got a little dude in there in the little restaurant right there, in the little store right there that they have at the place that we're staying at.
Uh
That
huh.
fucking that dude could cook his ass off right there. You know, like this morning we woke up and fucking he made us a big old breakfast and stuff. It was cool
Did
before
you
we
get?
head
Did
out.
you go out to skate park? I was wondering
Yeah,
if you went into Lewis
yeah.
and then.
No, wait. You know what? I mean, there was so many fucking people out there that like it's hard to tell. The one thing I will say, and I don't you know what I mean, I'm not putting it off on anybody else, and you know, respectful and everything like that. But I'll tell you this, man. The one thing that I could tell you about Slab City is it smells like fire and shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait till after if you're ever there, right after a rain is really the smell's really bad then. Well, that's
Yeah,
what
it
they say.
was
Yeah.
it was pretty fucking potent. Like I'm talking about like um yeah, it was yeah, it was strong like
He
that.
went to Robert. He went to the slabs, honey. Robert Fedriconi wanted to know where'd you go. He
Yeah.
was out the slabs.
Yeah, but we seen the hot place where they take a shower and fucking all of that. But like I said, for the most part, and I don't know if it's because you know there's so many tourists or I mean, because there's let me say there's a lot of people residents from Slab City like walking all around there, but there's
Uh huh.
also a lot of fucking tourists. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot. Like there's fucking
Yeah. Anytime after October to January, I believe that's their biggest tourist season there.
like they got a guy that kind of polices the that big mountain, that big painted mountain.
Yeah.
Like there's a dude out there. He wears a dress and he has a little motorcycle, like a little fucking motorcycle, and he's kind of like yelling at everybody, like, "Hey, don't park there. That's somebody's fucking place, and park over here." And but he's passing out he passes out postcards. I got a bunch of postcards.
Yeah,
You know,
but that's
that he
good.
gave.
That way nobody don't park in the wrong place and get in trouble.
Yeah, and then like we all had ice chests on our side by side, so um like we handed a bunch of waters out and we had a bunch of like fruit, like cold fruit and shit like that, you know. So it was cool.
Hey, Allie. Yeah, Allie's laughing at your fire and shit comment. But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
no,
it's
no, no, no,
right
like
though.
like
I mean, it's
like
all you smells those old burned out things. Did you go to the Slab City Walmart while you were there? I wanted to go there and dig through junk.
no, I didn't.
Oh,
I
see,
didn't.
I'd
I
like
didn't.
to do that.
Yeah.
To me,
But
that would be a really fun thing to go do.
yeah. But I mean, on a lot of people's properties, like a lot of people in front of their properties they have like signs like cold drinks. Like we went to the we stopped right there at that internet cafe thing.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
it was right there. We seen that one. We seen that one lady. We didn't really talk to her because she was in a conversation with somebody else. But the lady with all the tattoos all over her face.
Oh, Jinxie,
Yeah,
Bonesaw.
yeah, she was
Yeah.
there. They said that Cornelius was not there. But we did go to the library. Whoever's running it, they offered to make us drinks and stuff at the bar. And asked us if we wanted any book that we wanted, we could take it. You know, I'll tell you, Cornelius has a big spot though, right there. Her property's pretty big.
Yeah, she's still out traveling, isn't she?
I'm not sure. I didn't really get into it too much. You know.
Yeah. Well, I think the last video I seen her, she was still out in her car.
Yeah.
I don't know what she did with her bus or where
Yeah,
she
but for
left
the like
it
I
or
said,
whatever.
for the most part, man, you drive by somebody, man, they throw a peace sign at you or a thumbs up at you or whatever like that. Some people just fucking didn't even pay you no mind, like you weren't even there. So I mean,
They were probably too high. No offense, but they were probably too high to pay no attention. They were
yeah.
probably still going, somewhere in their mind.
No, but like I said, a lot of the properties right there on people's like on their little front thing, it's like cold, like they tell you cold drinks and shit like that. They probably, you know, probably that's how they make their hustles. Probably sell a soda for $1 or something like that. You know.
I looked into buying. They had some property. They were selling that property out there, some of it for a while. I don't know if they still are, but
Well,
there was
there's
a
some.
piece. I was gonna.
So,
They had a piece they wanted 12 grand for,
so
but
if
the
you,
problem is
yeah,
if there's any people living on it or whatever, you got to go run them. If you want to take it over, you got to make them leave, or it's a big hassle. I
so if
didn't want to
you,
deal with it.
yeah, so if you wanted to go out there and like stay like close to there, like I said, there's a place called the Fountain of Youth. There's another place called Bradshaw or something like that, and then the place that we stayed, which is Glamis North KOA in Nyland. You know, it was in the city of Nyland, but so like if you were in your vehicle, like your van, and like you stayed where we were staying at, it's probably uh less than 10-minute drive to be in Slab City.
Right? Yeah, that's what. If I went out there, that's what I'd do. I'd park nearby and like meet you out there. You know what I'm saying? When I get
Well,
ready when I come.
the cool thing about it is that place right there that I'm talking about, the KOA. You could
Well,
go.
because I don't have no side by sides or dirt bikes or nothing. You got all the toys. You'd have to bring the toys out if when I come.
Yeah, we booked another trip. We're gonna go back in the weekend before Christmas. We're gonna go back out there and but I don't know if we're gonna go to Slab Cities. I mean, we might, but like we want to
Well,
go
it's
do
going to
this.
be, it's going to be probably March, I would imagine, before I'm going to get to come.
We're gonna go back out there in December. We're gonna go do this. We're gonna go do this trail. We're gonna go ride this trail called the Bradshaw Trail. It's like a 65-mile ride.
Huh.
So, but it's cool. They got all kinds of shit, and I guess that's an old like bombing place because I guess one of the guys was telling us there's like a bunch of like empty fucking missile things or whatever, you know?
Yeah, the brass out there at the bombing range. The brass from that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make good money. The guys that's got the cojones or whatever to go out there and find that stuff.
Yeah. Nah, but it was good. We just got home. We got home about an hour ago. I loaded all the dirt bikes and the razors and all of that kind of shit. And right now we're just kind of took all the food and shit out of the motor home, took it inside, and probably just do a quick wipe down of everything and shit like that, and lock it up and get ready for the next trip the weekend after next.
Yep.
On Thanksgiving weekend. Yeah, we're gonna be
Well,
in.
I figure I'm not gonna. They're not even gonna set me a court date till probably. I don't even know when they're gonna set it. It's not gonna be. I know it's not gonna be until after February the 11th.
Yeah,
Oh. We'll have to see. I may come before then and just not worry with it, because I don't know when they're going to get the court date set for me. So I may come before then instead of waiting until March, because I want to come there while it's cold everywhere else,
Yeah.
so I can stay warm.
Oh, it was hot as fuck this weekend. That's the one thing I tell you.
It's
Oh,
only been warming up here in the afternoons.
oh no, it was warm. I kept the motor home at fucking 72. I kept the air conditioner on 72 the whole time we were up there since Thursday. But it was good, man. Like we did a big old fucking we did a bunch of barbecuing and shit like that. Yesterday we did too much. We barbecued way too much yesterday. We were inviting our neighbors and the next sites over to us, like, hey man, come eat, One of my buddies made like 6 racks of ribs, and then my buddy that was a butcher, he cut me like 12 1.5 inch ribeye steaks and shit like that. So we did a bunch of those.
I bet that was some good food.
Yeah, my
What y'all
wife
had on the
did it.
grill looked pretty dang good to me.
Yeah. Did I send you a picture of the grill of the barbecue?
Yeah. You sent me a picture of that. That food looked bad. It looked like that food they was cooking out here last night.
Yeah, there were
Oh
some
man,
big ass.
that
Like,
looked good.
yeah, they made pasta salad, barbecue beans, potato salad,
My
fucking.
kids don't like barbecue beans, and I love them.
Well, the beans that we did, they weren't like barbecue. A barbecue, they're called charro beans. They're kind of like a Mexican style. Like they have chorizo in them and like sausage and shit like that in them. I guess they're called
I
like
think he did. Did you
cowboy
go?
beans.
Robert wanted to know, did you go to the Fountain of Youth?
Okay, well, okay. The Fountain of Youth. We went. Okay, it's on that same road, but just a little bit up. Maybe fucking a quarter of a mile up. We stayed at that. We stayed at the place called the. It's called Glamis North KOA. There's Fountain of Youth. Then there's another resort that I forgot the name of it. The Fountain of Youth and the other one on the right hand side. So if you go up a little bit further, about a quarter of a mile, it's on the left hand side
Yeah, Robert probably
at the
knows what
top.
it's called. Robert's been out there.
Yeah, it was cool, man. It was definitely different, you know. But
Yep, Robert says he's been there also. I thought you had, Robert. I mean, I thought I'd seen you say it in past conversation somewhere or another. My memory's pretty good for an old lady.
yeah, Robert, it was cool, man. The fucking those mineral um fuck, man, those mineral spas or whatever the fuck they're called. Those things are badass, man. After we went on like a 4 hour ride, we came back and we jumped in they have two cold pools, like regular pools, big ass pools, like Olympic sized pools. Jumped in there, cooled down for a little while, and then we went and ate lunch. We went on another ride, and then we came back and it was starting to get dark. We ate dinner and shit like that, and then all of us went up there and hung out in that hot mineral springs, and they have a lady that comes out, and there's a whole bar set up right there. Like, so she's selling drinks, and I mean, you can get soda, you can get whatever you
Did
want.
you get to see that girl that twirls the fire?
The what?
There's a lady out there twirls fire.
No, we just seen a lady, like an older lady, like right when you drive into the slabs on the left hand side, she had a little table set up, and she was selling jewelry that she makes out of rocks. Like she shines them up, and then she like wraps them in like wire and like makes a beaded necklace and shit like that. So we just looked out for her, shot her a quick $20 real quick, and She gave my wife like a little two necklaces and a ring.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but they were
That's
nice.
not. Yeah, they've got a lot of different kind of gyms out there. That's kind
Yeah,
of partial to that area.
yeah,
Different aggregates and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Robert, that was my first time to Slab City. I was a resident in Calipatria for about 7 years, but my first time going to the Slabs. But I was a resident of Calipatria State Prison, so I didn't really get to do too much touring when I was there.
It'd be nice if you could, huh?
Yeah, but it's a trip. You'll fucking you'll definitely remember the smell if you go to Slab City. But it's a trip. I'm gonna tell you, it's a trip. There's a lot of people that are living. Oh yeah, I went to the mud volcanoes in Ocotillo Wells on the other side of Slab City, across from where like Slab City is, and on the other side of the Salton Sea. That's where we usually go riding out there off the 86. Um, a little bit past the Red Earth Casino. That's where we usually go ride out there in Ocotillo Wells. We go to Holmes Camp and go to North Marina and all of that and go ride. We like the terrain up there. But yeah, uh I've been to those fucking where it's coming out of the ground. Yeah. Yes, I have. They also have a place over there in Ocotillo Wells, close to like where those mud volcanoes are. They have a place where I guess it was a meteor shower one day, but there's like a whole patch. They call it pumpkin patch of a bunch of perfectly round meteors or whatever that came out of the sky or whatever, and they're all right there, and they call it the pumpkin patch.
Huh.
And I
But
believe,
so it's definitely worth a trip out
yeah,
there for
yeah,
a good day visit or something, huh?
oh yeah. Hey, Robert, the place, the mud volcanoes, I think they call them gas domes or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. But it was cool. Like I said, everybody that we met, man, I don't know. Maybe I went the wrong time when everybody was fucking happy or whatever. But I mean, everybody was super fucking respectful.
It's because it's the time of year when all the snowbirds are there. That's why.
Well, you know,
That's the best time to visit.
I think it's like anywhere, man. I think if you approach somewhere with respect, you're gonna get that respect. I mean, I would understand if then people would get mad if you fucking, you roll up and you just fucking pull on their property and fucking, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Don't respect their fucking, don't respect what they got. You're gonna have a fucking problem.
Definitely.
Robert, we went to the range and we got off and parked right there for a second. Uh, Drank some water, ate some fruit and shit like that. But actually, there was when we went during the day. We got there at probably like 2 o'clock, and then we left at about right when the sun was like it was starting to get a little bit dim outside. So um, maybe if we would have stayed a few more hours, but at that time, man, we had already been riding for like 6 hours. And like, fuck, man, we just wanted to go back and jump in that pool and get a bite to eat. But now we're back. Just like I said, kind of cleaning up things, doing some laundry and shit like that. Probably go eat some Chinese food and boom, back to reality, back to the work tomorrow.
Robert says, and you stayed at the Glamis Resort.
Yeah, the Glamis North KOA RV Resort in Nyland.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people have bad issues when they go there because they go in out there and intrude on people's property and they're rude and you can't be that way when you're visiting people.
Yeah, it was cool though, man. I had a blast, man. Woke up this morning, like I said, packed everything up. We went and ate breakfast at the resort right there, the little restaurant they got right there, and fucking got on the road and got home in a little bit less than an hour.
Camp neighbor, we had Slab City forbid Andrew. What a moron! That's probably Sam or Jose. Did you see that? You see her? You got your troll, Andrew. That person there probably ain't never been to Slabs.
Yeah, they said they forbid me. That's funny.
He said Jose's password is Andrew sucks.
I'll tell you one thing, man. You could tell, man. I can guarantee you, there's a lot of people in this community that talk that rah rah, but they'd get eaten up
Yeah,
over
oh
there.
yeah, they'd get their ass beat, they'd get robbed,
Yeah,
they wouldn't even make it out of there. Some of these YouTube people with their cocky attitude.
yeah, yeah, Robert. We rode. I guess they're called the trussels. The train tracks are like the trussels, where it's like a bridge that I guess there's no train tracks there anymore, but the bridges are still there. But on the lower part, down towards that main highway right there, there's a train that rides along right by uh the Salton Sea.
Camp neighbor, don't be jealous. Next time Andrew goes, he might invite you if you be nice.
Is that lipstick?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. A lot of those people, they'd be probably, and if they did drive through the slabs, they'd probably drive through there with their fucking windows up and their doors locked.
Yep. Yeah, Robert's a real nice fella. One of these days when you go out there, y'all let him know you're going and just meet up with him and say hey to him. He seems to be really nice.
Yeah, we'll be there the weekend. We'll be there a weekend before Christmas. Again, we'll probably go for 4 days. You can't beat it, man. So what happened is it was our first time, right? It was our first time going to that resort. So we got this thing called a buddy site where because one of my buddies he went out with his toy hauler, so it was going to be my motor home and then his thing. So when we went there was a couple sites that were kind of muddy, I guess, or whatever. So we
Yeah.
called the lady and said, hey man, this is pretty fucking muddy right here. And she says, you know what? Don't worry, we're not fully booked this weekend. She's like, just go over here, and she ended up giving us a spot, them their own spot. And like I said, dude, this fucking place, it's full hookup, so you get to hook up electricity. They have fucking cable TV. They have sewer to hook up to the sewer right there. You got running water, everything. Plus, like um, a 2 minute walk from our campsite, there's a building over there with um, I think there's 6 showers and a full in a thing with like about like 6 or 7 stalls of bathrooms and pissers and sinks and all that shit. They even have a fucking laundromat in there.
You're going out there around Christmas time?
I'm gonna go there the weekend before Christmas.
Ooh, well, let me see. Let me see how much what I got left I need to do to get ready. Because I got to figure out how much gas money it's going to take too. And I don't have that much saved. That's what I've been trying to do, save so I got enough gas money to get out there and back. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure up the miles and see how much it's going to cost me. I'm gonna say I might could come. I might could come at Christmas time because I don't do Christmas really anyway.
Yeah.
And Yeah, and so I thought, well, it's going to be getting cold here around that time
Yeah.
because I don't have to be back here at least till March. So yeah, see, I could do a Christmas vacation. Hey, it would be hey, national YouTube's Christmas vacation when me and you get there. Like National Lampoons. Hey, it'd
Mm,
be like me pulling up. I'd be like Uncle Eddie pulling up with my camper.
yeah.
No, I'm not going to take my camper. Though. I'll be pulling up in my van. But
You know what's hilarious? That people on YouTube like to bring up the same shit about me, but I've been through everything that I've been through. They haven't been through nothing, and they still don't got shit going on in their life. And I done what I've done, and I'm fucking miles ahead of them.
I think that person's referring to all the killings out there at Slabs, the murders out there at Slabs. I think is what they're referring to.
Nah, they're referring to the same shit they always say. Oh, you're a murderer. You're a murderer.
Oh, well, we know who that is then. Goddamn bitch, you don't want me to start posting shit again. Better back on down and back on out if that's you. I ain't kidding you. You do not want to start me up again. Remember that song? Rolling Stones, start me up. You don't get me started and I won't stop. You go messing with my buddies.
Oh, you know what I was gonna tell you? If that place is cool that they have right there is
Uh-huh.
like if somebody doesn't have like a motor home or a camper or something like that,
Yeah.
they actually have like they rent out little cabins right there with like
Oh,
full
that's
hookup.
neat. Or do they have spot for tent campers as well or no?
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
well, I don't know if you could rent it and just strictly fucking tent camp, but there was a couple people that had motorhomes, and then they had like they had a couple tents set up by their motorhomes. So I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, KOA is one of the. I mean, that's a lot of places don't even charge for tent camping, but KOA does.
Yeah.
They do. They do everywhere. Because I used to I used to slip out to the KOA years ago and sneak in their showers and take a shower. That's why I know they do. They charge for tent camping.
Yeah. The one thing you want to do is they have a fully stocked store there, right? A fully fucking stocked store, but you kind of want to try to make sure that you bring everything that you need because like one of my buddies went and bought a 12 pack of beer right there, and I
Uh
think it was
huh.
like $22 for a 12 pack. You
Okay.
know?
Yeah. What? Yeah, I'll talk to you later. I just timed that person out. I know who that is, and bitch better close her big old fat fucking legs and mouth. I know exactly who that is. Same one that's always uh saying that shit.
Yeah, let them run their mouth. It don't. Let me tell you something, Lipstick. That shit don't bother me.
That's okay. I ain't done with that situation yet, and I'm still doing some research and making some calls. So yeah, keep right on. Go ahead, start keep mouthing Andrew. Crazy woman. I know who she is. That's a woman, by the way. It's a female, and I know who it is. She just don't know me very well, I don't think. She don't know me at all. I can hold my own. Guarantee that.
Yeah, but it was cool, man. We had a cool trip.
Yeah, jealous because you're out having fun, and I love jealous people. I just do. Don't you just love it when you get under people's skin because they're so jealous because you're living the life that they will never be able to live, never be able to go do,
I
never
don't.
they just won't ever be able to. Never.
I don't pay really no mind. You know, I got money in my bank account.
That's right. I don't got much. I don't got much, but I'm not broke. I don't got that much because I've been trying to save for my gas for my trip. But It's gonna cost a lot more than what I got. Let's put it that way. That's okay. I'll do an e-bag before I get ready to go. Maybe I can get some gas money to help me out on that trip.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go fuck some Chinese food up here in a little bit.
Josh, Sam, they're out there hooking the water hose up. Oh, but yeah, I'm really happy that you had a good time. And I'm thinking maybe let me see how things goes. See how my finances goes. It won't take me long to get my van squared away and in order. So hopefully I'd like to be able to meet y'all out there. I got to thinking, yeah, 'cause Christmas, that's a long time up till March. And I'd rather go there in December anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, look, man. Thank you for having me up. I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah, I enjoyed it. Everybody enjoyed hearing about the visit out there. You had a really nice visit. You know, we hear a lot of about the bad visits, but we don't get to hear much about the good ones. So that's a good thing.
I think it's like anything, man. I think
It is what you make it. That's what I think.
I appreciate that one. That's appreciated, huh?
Oh, me too. It don't. I don't. You know, everybody has a past. That person that was in here yapping at you. Look at their past. Look at their past, y'all. Just
Yeah.
look at it.
The person that's saying that is probably the dude out there, the local elementary, sniffing on bicycle seats. You know.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's okay. You know who loves you, Andrew. Hey, we can't please everybody, can we? There's people don't like me too. And you know what I think about it? I don't care.
Yeah. I don't know why people hate. Catch up. You know. Don't hate.
Yeah, they need to start living in 2021 is to get out of the past and, you know, but you could tell people that have a horrid, miserable life by the way they go in here and talk on YouTube. You know, their life sucks.
You know what? Let me tell you something. When you're fucking born and you're a so-called man that can't please a woman, you know, what I mean? Be angry too.
That or that, yeah.
You know.
Hell, I'd go out there. I'd go out to Slabs with you. I'd love to go out there with either you or Charles.
Yeah.
Because I think Charles would be a blast out at Slabs.
Yeah.
And I know definitely you would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. But look, I'm gonna jump off.
Okay. I love you. I'll talk to you in the morning, same time, same place, okay?
Yep, I gotta go to the grocery store, get ready for the work week, and go
Yep.
out to dinner. I'm about to go spend probably a little bit more than half of what a camp neighbor makes a month.
Oh, Camp Neighbor probably tell. I got a feeling they don't get that much. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
But I'll meet you for coffee in the morning, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Everybody on
All
here,
right.
oh, you guys all have a good evening.
All righty. Thanks for coming up.
All right, have a good one.
All righty. Bye bye. All I want for Christmas is you. Yeah, honey, that'd be me. I'd be pulling up singing to Charles. I'd be singing, yes, all I want for Christmas is Charles. Yeah, thank you, Juan. I just did that a minute ago. I was hoping I wasn't going to cough on the stream. Okay, I think I let Camp Neighbor hang around long enough, but that's okay. Bye, Camp Neighbor. Come back when your panties aren't in a wad, honey. See, that's what gets me though. When people like Camp Neighbor come in here and they ain't even got the balls, the cojones to come in their real name. Because if I'm going to say something to any of you, I want you to know that it's me saying it, okay? I'm not going to come and talk smack to you in some troll name, and I could, but I'm not, and I never will, because if I got something to say, I want you to know that I said it. It came from me, out of my mouth. It wasn't nobody but me, and that's just how I am. Yeah, it's well, it's 3:26 here now. We still got another hour. I'm an hour behind you, Juan. But it won't be long. But it don't matter. I started early. I hate to start too early though, because I get sleepy. And I'm hoping if that's how come I miss the nighttime live streams. If people been going live, I don't know. But that's why I miss them, because I get sleepy too early, because I start smoking too early. I got to wait usually till right before bedtime. I got my nose is sniffling up again. But a lot of fun, a lot of fun. Did anybody else want to come up and talk? Yeah, I had. Hey, Juan, I had fun over on her stream the other day. She was in here earlier. That one stream where I was up on her panel. Yeah, we had a blast. She came in. She was one of the first ones in here today. Matter of fact, she might still be listening. I really don't know. But yeah, she was. They were a lot of fun. They were a hell of a lot of fun. What was that guy I was talking to? I done forgot his name now. He was really nice though. I can't remember the guy's name. YouTube's been dead, Lenny, but hello, sweetie. Glad you came in. Well, I thought, man, today's Sunday. Nobody has been live all day long. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, though, wasn't it? I think he had a crush on me, one, but I didn't want to let him have too much of a crush on me because I don't want to make Charles jealous. Oops. I had to mute my sound. I had to blow my nose. I'm sniffly today. I may be allergic to all these ladybugs. Man, there's like 50 million of them, and they're all in the corner. Uh, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to open my curtain back up so the let some air in now. Maybe those ladybugs will they're all heading over there now. Yep, there they go. They're heading over to the door. They're all going to go back outside. Ain't that weird? They're just fucking weird. I bet you there's 25, 30 of them in here now. Yeah, he did one. He was a lot of fun though. You should have I hung around in there for a long time. About an hour or so, maybe hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't know. I was in there for a while. We had a good time though. I really did. I really had a great time with her. And that was her. That was her and her husband and me and that a couple other guys was in there on the panel. I think we had a pretty good. Had a bunch of people on panel anyway. It was a lot of fun. I'm gonna put a. I'm gonna put a link to her place over on. Oh, no, I think I already did. Never mind. I put that link on my community tab. Yeah, so there's a link to her. Well, to that video anyway. I probably need to just drop a link to her channel because they're really nice people and they're a lot of fun to cut up with and joke around with. Yeah, he wanted me bad. I had to tell him one, nope, I belong to Charles. And Charles don't never come in my stream and talk to me. I don't know why. He don't never come get on my panel. Maybe my panel's creepy to him. I don't know. He thinks my van's creepy. So I guess if my van's creepy, maybe my panel's creepy too. Yeah, but I'm trying to wait. See, that's why I'm trying to plan this trip because I got my air conditioner and I'm waiting to see if my son comes down here or not, so I can have him install it in the. I'm gonna have it put in my back of my van, so I can have air conditioning. That's why I want to get the rest of the van organized. And if not, then I'll go that way and stop through there and have him install it before I get gone. Get gone before I leave out. How you been, Lenny? Been doing okay, honey? Yeah, and I haven't seen Tyler came in there with us, but I haven't seen Tyler today. He might be sleeping or having him a beer or something. Oh, I'm doing okay, Lenny. I get the sniffles every once in a while because it's that time of the year. And it's been really moist around here. Wiggy, what are you doing? What are you doing, Wiggy? Come here, Wiggy Wig. Come here, Wigger Wig. There's my little Wiggy dog. He came in to see me. You doing okay? Little short tail. I just love this dog. There's Carlos. Hey, sweetie. You missed it, Carlos. Andrew just came up and was talking to us about his trip to the slabs. I hate it because you missed it. You would have enjoyed that. You can go back and watch it later, though. My video will still be up. You can rewatch it. He made it back home safe and sound. He got to meet Cause and a few other people out there. I wanted to go with him and go with him on his first trip out there, but uh, I want to stay here to have Thanksgiving with my family before I take off again. Yeah, Wiggy was out there eating corn on the cob. You ever seen a dog eat corn on the cob? Well, Wiggles was eating because we barbecued out, or they did. I didn't. The guys did. Let's put it that way. They barbecued last night, and they had corn on the cob. And Wiggles was out there today eating corn on the cob. I thought that's pretty neat. And he's eating ladybugs now. Don't get them in your mouth. Don't get them ladybugs in your. Don't get them in your mouth. I hear they pile up in the top of a dog's mouth, make them sick. I'll have to check his mouth later. And my bees, there's my bees. Hey, honey bees. My honey bees still coming in. Hey, Panty Wagon. How you doing? Oh, you just missed it. Andrew was just he was up here telling about, he just got back from Slab City. He was telling about his trip. It all went really well. He had a good time. Oh, you got chicken cooking today, Lenny? That sounds good. I'm waiting on the turkey. We eat a lot of chicken around here, but I love turkey and I cannot wait for Thanksgiving. Have some stuffing and all the trimmings and the turkey. We'll have a ham, but I'm just not that big on ham meat. Not if there's turkey. Now, if there ain't no turkey, I'll eat ham, but not when there's turkey there. And I got to have a turkey leg. I'm a turkey leg eating lady. I love that dark turkey meat. I see you, sweetie. What you doing? Yeah, he had a great time. He took all his toys out there, his side by side and dirt bikes, and I don't know. He had a whole trailer full of toys he took out there to play with. They had a really good time. I just wish I could have went. I think he's going to go back in December, and if I can get my money together, so I got enough gas money, I'm going to go out there and meet him and go hang out out there and go ride with them. I just gotta try to get my stuff squared away, figure out, make sure I'm gonna have enough gas money. I'd hate to get halfway there and then get stuck down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Basic Bob, how you doing? Yeah, Robert, that's be neat if you could meet up with Andrew. I think you will really like Andrew. He's really a good person. I don't know. That little troll that was in here jacking with him a while ago is a piece of shit. But um, Andrew's a good guy. I don't care what anybody says. It's like you, Bob. Remember, I got along with Basic Bob ever since the first time I met him. I've just loved Basic Bob. And, well, it's the same with Andrew. I just always liked Andrew. Always. Yep. And I haven't changed one bit either, have I, Bob? But I got a couple people don't like me, which is no big deal. I just steer clear of them. That's the best thing to do. If they don't like you and you know they don't like you, just stay the hell away from them. And then if they get in my space, well, then they can deal with me. And I'm not nothing nice to deal with. I'm really not. But I get along with everybody until it's time to not get along with them. I haven't. No, I haven't, Pangy. I have not. I had that app on my phone at one time, but I'm the kind of person, when I never know where I'm going to be at. And so I just usually find somewhere to park. You know, the reason, seriously, the reason Sam and Dog Lips have so much problems is because they try to move in somewhere and stay there forever. You can't do that. You know, you could stay a night, you know, and move on and maybe come back a few days later, stay another night, but you just can't stay in the same spot forever. You know, they're going to run you off eventually. And I'm not stupid enough to be hanging around in the same spot that long. You know, I like to move around. And most of the time, Pansy, believe it or not, I'll get headed. I'll be headed off to one state, and before I even get there, my vehicle done has me going somewhere else. You know, for some reason, something popped in my head, and I'm going, oh, well, I'm close to that. I think I'll just go there. And next thing you know, I'm in another state doing something else. Not what I started out to do, but wherever my vehicle took me. My vehicle kind of drives me. It knows where I want to go or where I need to go. Yeah, I meant to ask Andrew if he did he get stuck out there in that sugar sand when he was out there at all? You know, because he's got that big motor home, and it's heavy. It's heavier than my van. See, that's the only thing I'm worried about is getting out there and getting too close to the side of the road where that sand's really soft and get sunk up. That'd be my luck, and then I'd be buried up there forever trying to get out. And see, that's the other thing. I gotta next month, or I gotta pay my Good Sam's up for the year, and I'm gonna need that because if I do get stuck, Good Sam's gonna have to come and rescue me. You know, and that's $100 and something there for the year. So, see, I've got that I gotta pay too. Ugh. Well, yeah. Well, I'm not that dumb either, Robert, but you know, it don't take much for you to get a little bit too close. You know how it is out there. I've not been there, but I've been in places where there's sugar sand and mushy roads and shit, and you know, it don't take much, believe me, if you're in a heavy vehicle to get stuck. Let's just put it that way. It don't take much at all. I just soon not do it. You know, save me the headache. Exactly, Lenny. That's the problem. Um, you know, it's not even that they're that conspicuous. It's just that they think you could go and just, park somewhere and you're good there for, a couple months. It's not like uh, you know, being out at some of those there's some areas where it's okay, but not where they're at right now. Oh, let's put it that way. Especially California. Oh, and Angie, you was talking about that campsites.net a while ago too, and I've looked up a lot of supposed to be the free camping land, the state and the BLM land, and sometimes in that website they got other stuff in there. They kind of insinuate to you it's free till you get there. So I think it's better that you just Google, like I would rather Google free camping near me or something, and then find a spot And if I'm just overnight camping, I'll pull in at a truck stop. I'm not going to go park in front of on the street in front of people's houses. You know, I mean, unless it's family or somebody I know. And then y'all done seen how that turns out. Hell, the cops hem me up doing that. Hmm. Well, Pangie, I'd like to see that. Yeah. Did you get the one with the tiny tires on it though, or did you get the ones big, the 15-inch, 14 or 15-inch tires? See, some of those little trailers, it's got those little 13-inch tires. I would not. Well, there they are. They just pulled up out here on the quad. But yeah, we got toys here too. They're not mine, and I'm not going to drag them around. You borrow them or nothing. I don't like doing that. I don't have a quad of my own, so. Uh, I would rather have those little tires though. They don't support much weight. If it's got the small tires, you'll have to watch your weight during your build. I mean, it'll work. It should work fine, but you'll have to uh, kind of like your camping gear. Like Evan does. He likes to keep his camping gear for hiking lightweight. If you got one of them with the small tires, you would have to keep the weight in that lightweight as well, just like that, just like you would a backpack or something. You were doing that. Is it a double? Is it a double jet ski one, Carlos? Yeah, Lenny, or the rest stops. Yeah, I do stop sometimes and sleep at the rest stops. I just sleep more comfortable in the truck stop parking lot, so for some reason. And there's always truck stops right off the highway. Rest stops right off the highway. You don't even get out. You don't have to get out and go into town, you know, and bug civilians. Let's call them civilians, people. You don't have to do none of that. Sam, quit barking. Quit barking at the doggies. Sam's out there carrying on. That's my dog, Sam, by the way. Oh, it's a single one? Well, Jose, honestly, if I saw you anywhere, I could spot you a country mile, whether it was a truck stop or the city dump. I could spot you anywhere. No, Jose, I've been traveling a lot longer than you. I'm a lot older than you. I've been a nomad way longer than you. I've been traveling most of my life. And so, no, I know how to find spots to sleep at without getting in trouble and things like that. And then if you want to fly a sign, then you go down into a town area. I park and then I'll walk out to the highway and hold a sign if I need something. If it's not too awfully, uh, if it's not raining or really cold or something, is what I was going to say. As long as the weather's okay, I don't even care if it's hot, as long as it's not too cold. That's what Jose needs to do. Jose, you should get out and fly the sign because you stay near towns all the time, and all you got to do is go out there to the edge where where you get off the interstates. You get off in these towns and it takes you down a certain street, you ought to just go down in some of them areas. Go down there, hold you a sign. Way better, Lenny. I'm not going to do that, like I said, unless it's family or nothing. Yep, always grease the axles. You know something else people forget to do, Carlos? People in vehicles. Do you know why they have trouble out of their rear ends and axles? Hardly nobody ever checks that gear oil in the rear end. I do. I'm a dummy. I'm a girl. But that's one of the first, when I get a tune-up done and stuff, and an oil change, if I do the oil change, the transmission fluid change, I always get that gear oil in that rear end checked. Nobody ever checks that stuff. Of course, you hardly ever in a lifetime have to have it, but it don't hurt to top it off. I mean, it's easy. One plug, squirt some in till it runs out, and put the plug back in. That's how simple it is. Look at Mongolian. I love Mongolian and whatnot. Jose, you travel completely different than I do. I am an experienced traveler, Jose. I'm just telling you, you could make, okay, like that money you need to give Tracy back. Believe it or not, if you went out on one of them off ramps and flew a sign, you could have that money in 2 or 3 hours. You can make $300-400 in a big, if you're there in a big town. See, out here, there's none of that out here where I'm at right now. This is BFE. There's no off ramps and there's none of that. But if I was in a bigger city that had off ramps and stuff, I could go fly a sign and make a little money. That's all I was saying. That's what you should do. Yep. That's what I do, Carlos. I get that. I just buy it in that 90. I buy that 90 weight gear oil, and I just squirt it in till it runs out. I do. Or put it, if it's in a hard to reach place, you have to use a funnel, a flex funnel. But I just squirt it in till it starts running out. When it starts running out, it's full. Put the plug back in. Bam, you're done. You're done. You know. But people never check that kind of stuff. They never grease their wheels. A lot of people don't do none of that crap. But if you ever broke down on the road where I have, you go to pull your freaking wheels off and they got so hot they're welded to the freaking axle. Hey, you learn to do that stuff, believe me. Because I've had it all happen at one time or another. Well, most places do. I flew the sign in Colorado. You could fly a sign in Hot Springs, but there's no place out here. It's not illegal here. There's just no place to do it, is what I'm trying to tell you, Jose. It's most places have legalized. They don't even bother people. Now, if you're sitting like you do, right up in the front door of a store, panhandling, that's what they don't want. They don't want you right in the front door of their business, bothering their customers coming and going. Now, if you're out on that off ramp, holding up a sign, getting you some money, they don't give two shits. No, there's not. I guarantee you, there's not here. Hell, this place ain't even got a McDonald's. There ain't nothing here, Jose. Nothing. Nothing. He thinks I'm kidding. Like I said, now if I was up in a bigger city, like Oklahoma City or somewhere like that, you could get off on one of them off ramps and hold a piece of cardboard. But here, there is no off ramps. There's nowhere to do it. Lenny, a BioLite is a camp stove that when you put wood in it, the wood burns, and it's actually got a device connected to it that you can plug in your phone and charge your phone or another device, whatever, up. And yep, Juan's singing to us today, y'all. Porky, and he can't sell jewelry very well either. Oh, you love Nothingville. This is here, Nothingville. I'm not kidding. This is Nothingville. There's nothing here. Not even no cops, Jose. You wouldn't like it, Jose. There ain't no cops for you to mess with here. There's nothing. I did hear an ambulance one time since I've been here go down the highway here. That's it. And I'm right on a main highway. I'm serious. Hey, well, it's true, Porky. He didn't do so well selling his earrings. Remember those earrings he had? I think he wanted to keep them and wear them, though. I think he would much rather wear those earrings than sell them. Yep, it violates an inside joke. Yep. But it's a camp stove, honey. There's a well, now there might be, but hey, I tried to flirt Mongolian. I tried to flirt with that guy in the truck stop, and he acted pure stupid. And I'm like, man, I don't know about these people. They're country, they're not very intelligent. That's what I'm saying, Lenny, and that's what Jose does. That's why Jose gets in a lot of trouble when he's traveling and doing his thing. Just like people don't want you parking right in front of their house, unless it's somebody you're always gonna, trouble's gonna get you one way or another. Might as well avoid it as much as possible. Mm. My chocolate ice cream has now melted into a frothy milkshake. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, Jose, I got a question. If you don't get in trouble, then how did you end up with all those tickets that you said you still owe for in Texas? Okay, explain that one. Seriously. So you do get in trouble. It's just your story likes to change often, but we're done used to you by now, Jose. We've done heard your little stories and figured out what's real and what ain't. Jose's like a guessing game. Well, you still got in trouble, Jose. That's what I'm saying. You were sitting there telling me you don't get in any trouble, but you do, or you would not owe tickets. See, you could have had those tickets. You've had those tickets for years. You could have had those fines paid off a long time ago. You could have got a money order and mailed them in some money, $5, $10 here and there, making an effort to pay, and then they wouldn't even bother you, but when you let it go all that long and they nab you up, they're going to go, ha ha, we got you now, Buster. Unless you just get lucky and they uh, get rid of them off their books, write you off as a bad debt, they call it. Now they might have wrote you off as a bad debt by now. Yeah, bless his pea picking heart, Lenny. Mongolian. I love Mongolian. I swear I do. You are just the cutest, sweetest little thing I ever seen. Yep, there's that, Porky. Yep. Well, we know, well, of course you are Mongolian. You are a saint and whatnot. We love you. That's why you're. Well, yeah, they're worse than that. Happy Fuck the Cops Day, by the way, everyone. But they hit me up, Jose. Hey, seriously, them cops got me. Hey, how they? I don't. I think because I left my GPS on, they was tracking me. It's the only reason they couldn't have known where I was. I wasn't nowhere near my property. I was over 30 miles away. And they still found me and hemmed me up. They didn't do nothing, of course. Wasn't nothing they could do. But they didn't bother me asking me for my ID or my driver's license. They didn't ask me for jack not a nothing. Because you know why? Because they already knew who I was and they knew where I was. You know, they're just idiots. They just wanted to harass me. And so every time they harass me, I harass them back. Yes, I do, because I'm not very nice. So I called a few more places and put in a few more FOIAs. And if the judge asks me why am I putting in so many FOIAs when I go in there, and I'm going to tell her every time these police officers harass me when I come into town, I'm going to put in the FOIAs for the dang body cam footage. Whether they got body cams or not, I'm still going to file it. I don't care because they're harassing me. I'm going to tell the judge. I'm a tattletale. Sing it, Juan. Juan's singing some songs for us. Outlaws on the right, jealous motherfuckers I despise. Look in my eyes. Ha ha, Juan. Yep, there you go. It's a nice day out here today, you guys. It really is. That's right, Buzz. Yeah, there you have to write for your you have to fight for your right to party, Buzz. You do. I totally agree. I think I saw somewhere, Buzz, if I remember, I think I saw a video where they're trying to get the recreational legal in Florida. I think is where it was. Because they've got medicinal, but I think they were trying to get recreational legal there now. They need to just make it legal everywhere and quit messing around. I don't get the big deal here. Yep, there you go. How you been, buds? Yeah, it's 4 o'clock here too. Yeah, yeah. We already did the 5:20 with somebody, and we'll do 4:20 here in a little bit. But you can start without me, buds, if you want. I already got my bowl loaded up. I'm ready. So I'm just waiting for 420. Yeah. Beastie Boys. Yeah, Dog Pound was playing some kick-ass music the other night on his deal. I think it was on his game night when he was playing that good music. That must have been when Thursday. Ain't Thursday his game night? I woke up late. I woke up in the middle of the night and went in and visited for a minute. Was listening to the music and went back to sleep. Woo-hoo. You're Mongolian. Oh, hell. That was me. That was me, Camel Toe. That was me. I probably did. I took my liver cleanser, so I do that sometimes when I take that. It makes me, kind of poof out a little bit of poofy. What? Sounds like I hear the little one hollering, Nana. Their kids are outside playing. That's why I'm going out there walking around. I don't like putting my kids on the. There's the chicken down here by my front door eating her some tater chip crumbs. Hey, Mama. Mama hen. Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama. That's a mama chicken. I feel right at home here. I got chickens in my front door and hens and roosters and all kinds of dogs and a kitty cat. I'm quite comfy here, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to be. If I keep on, I'll be falling asleep. If I don't, I got to smoke slow or I'll be asleep and have to either be sleeping on my live stream or have to shut it down if I get too tired. That's why I take my time because this shit's pretty good. They got pretty good buds in Okie. Oh, you're spun out as usual, Camel Toe. Well, it's okay. You better take it easy. Have you got Camel Toe? Have you got one of those? What is that thing that you give somebody and knock them out? You bring them out of their comatose zone. What is that thing called? You got? I don't forget what that's called. Oh, I see. Ain't that funny, Lenny? I think it's cute. Well, I think it should have been. El Joe Moose Knuckle. How come you can't have that name? Why you gotta have a camel toe name? Why can't you have El Joe Moose Knuckle? Yeah, Narcan. Thank you. But I knew Buzz. I knew somebody remember. Yeah, Narcan. Yeah. Yeah. Camel toe. Do you carry some Narcan with you in case you need it? Because it's better to be safe than sorry. I know people always. Carlos is always on to me about me having too much stuff, which I do. And the one thing I don't have, because, well, I don't do drugs, but I mean, in case I did run into somebody that needed it, I don't have Narcan in my first aid kit. And I need to probably eventually put some in there just in case I ever do run across somebody that's overdosed or whatever. Uh, oh, and also there's something else I found that I need to get for my first aid kit too. It is called an anti-choking device. It comes with little different size cups for infants, children, and adults. It's like $40, I think. But I need to add one of those in my first aid kit too, because I'm always running across people have some kind of issues. Hell, I've seen people choking to death just about in restaurants, and nobody has any of that. A lot of people don't know how to do Heimlich. They don't know how to do CPR. I've been trained in all that, but it helps to have that little device, especially with the COVID and all. All you got to do is put it over their mouth, pull the plunger up, and it's got a tongue depressor on it that pushes their tongue down, and whatever's in their throat, it will pull it out. And if it don't come all the way out with that first pull, you can take it and put it back on their face and pull it again, and it should all be out by then. Oh, you go. Hey, Eddie, you going live tonight? I'm hoping I wake up. So if somebody would wake me up and remind me, because I don't get no notifications. That's why I've been missing all of y'all's live streams. Yeah, and I didn't want to miss yours this time. I've been missing yours. I've been missing Evan's, most of them, unless they do them in the daytime, because I go to bed so early. But I can wake up for it if somebody at least dial my phone, just dial my number, let it ring a couple times, and hang it up, and then I'll know. Because if I'm asleep, which I probably will be, I don't know. I go to bed early because I usually smoke too much, and then time it's there, I'm ready to. I mean, I zonk out before dark. Since that time changed, it gets dark early, and I go to bed. I was going to bed about the time it got dark before, so now I'm going to bed an hour earlier than what I was going to bed before. I don't like going to bed that early, but that's just how it is. No way. Did he really get 65,000 views? Did he really? Eddie, did he really get that many views? That's true, Camel Toe. Yeah, I can sleep when, I've always said that all my life. Seriously. I've always said I can sleep when I die. But now that I'm old, I seem like I sleep more than I did my entire life. You change when you get old. Oh, hey, what? Twat Plickens. Oh, I get it. Plot thickens. I got it. Never mind. Yeah, that's a cool name too. I love to play on words. But yeah, that's a cool name. Uh-oh, honey. You broke your winter rule. Uh-oh, what'd you do? What'd you do? Yeah, that's what I tell them, Eddie. Hey, the one that smelt it is usually the one that dealt it. If you smelt it, you dealt it. But not in my case. Because if I smelt it around here, one of them babies has got a load in her diaper getting ready to have to be changed. There's Rodder's back. Is Becker's home from work yet, Rod? How's a working lady these days? Sam's touching dog turds before they are shat. Well, yeah. What? I never did understand that. I swear, Rodney. Why would anybody want to go poking their finger in a dog's butt? That is probably one of the grossest things. I mean, do not get me wrong. I don't mind some gross stuff, but that's just a little too far out there. I mean, that's way more far out there than petting a dog turd, okay? A dried out dog turd. Now, oh, never mind. I just need to shush. Oh, camel toes a queef sniffer. It's okay. So what's all the good gossip going on in the YouTube streets, y'all? I've been missing a lot of stuff lately because I get up. When I do get up, I go play with my babies every day, and I miss a lot, especially at night. The night streams. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Steve Machine in the house, everybody. Oh, we're just in here laughing at some. Well, yeah, ain't it twat though? Seriously, that's just gross. He does do that. We got a guy in this community, Steve. He sticks his finger in his dog's butt. Ain't that gross? That is gross as hell. Papa Rooster. Oh, them roosters are so pretty. Got that big gray out here, and that other one's that mixed. Oh, there's a beautiful hen. She's a strutting her stuff. Mm-mm-mm. Sam likes to doodle his noodle in a poodle. He probably would. You know what it is, though, Rodney? I think he's jealous because usually, uh, I mean, I've seen dogs because me and Shorty used to tell them always put their lipstick away when they stick it out. They were bigger than Sam, and I'm not lying. Maybe he's jealous of them. Maybe he does. Maybe he sticks his finger in the butt to make them stick their lipstick out. Yeah, I had a dog. I had to do that long time ago too, Lenny. I had the gland always backed up on it, and I don't know. The vet squeezed it some way or another. I don't know what they did. I just took it and paid the vet, and the vet did it. But yeah, I had a dog. It was just a small mixed plain Jane ugly dog. I had it forever. Yeah, my ex got the dog in the divorce. I got the Ferrari and he got the dog. No, we didn't have a Ferrari. I'm joking. Oh, Lordy me. I got to roll a cigarette. I'm getting down to the bottom of this bag of tobacco. And when you get down low, it's all crumbly. And it's it's really hard to roll when it gets down this size. Oh, I don't think the vet sticks their finger in them, twat plickins. I think the vet squeezes that gland I think that's the way he did. I think if I remember, they took their fingers up at the upper part of their back and they would push it down and out from the outside. I don't think the vet did that. I don't think vet put their fingers in the dog's butt. They just squeezed it. They just squeezed it from the exterior part of the animal. Because I was a little bit younger then. I swear it's a long time ago, but I'm thinking that's how they did it. There's certain breeds of dogs that have to have that done to them. I guess they have. I don't know. I don't know if it's something else or if it's poop, but whatever it is They get sick. They get they get feeling real bad and stuff if you don't take it and have it done. I think it's because maybe they're constipated. My bee came inside again. What are you doing in here with me, you little honey bee? These honeybees love me. They don't sting me either. My daughter came out here the other day, started swatting at it. I said, just leave it alone. It's not going to bother you. He just flies around. He likes to come in and see what's going on. He's a nosy bee. He's not a honeybee. He's a nosy bee. I see what he's after, though. You know what he's after? He's after my chocolate milkshake where my ice cream melted. Yep, that's where he's headed. He come around the backside of it. He gonna go over get him a little bite. It's okay. Honeybee ain't gonna hurt nothing. Get you a little taste of it, honey. Yeah, I don't remember, Plickens. I had to take my dog, I'm thinking every 3 months. I'm thinking I had to take it to get that done. It wasn't every month. It wasn't constant. But it was like every 3 months or so I had to take it. Yeah. Did you? Yeah. Well, mine will be easier to roll once I open this new bag of tobacco, but I'm trying to use up. You know how it gets dried out in the bottom of these crumbles, Lenny? Yeah, that's probably what it was. Like I said, it was a long. I was really young then. I was only about maybe 19, 20 years old back at that time. And so I don't know. I just know I had to take the dog to the vet to get this done. And it wasn't all the time. It was maybe every 3 or 4 months or so. Every 3 to 6 months, maybe. It wasn't all the time. It's not a constant thing I had to do. But I didn't go around sticking my finger in a dog's butt, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, yeah, Eddie. Sam's always looking for a reason to do something filthy and nasty and gross. You know that. I've seen so much gross stuff come out of him. I won't need to see gross stuff for another lifetime or two now. I've seen enough. Yep, finger banging Sammy. That's true, twat. And Tommy made it to his grandma's place. He did a live stream today, and he made it safe and sound. He's helping his grandma wherever she's at. So that's all I know going on, y'all, in the community. Um, don't really know. But I'll be looking forward, y'all. Good job, buddies. Gonna go live tonight. Did you set up a timer thing on it, Eddie? Because if you did, I could put it on my community tab. Let some more people know. If you already got it set up and got it on a time thing. Lordy, oh God. Mm-mm-mm. You know what, Eddie? Seriously though, what I thought was funny, Sam's cooking this big nice meal, and he's got his big fat stinky feet right up there by his food cooking, and I'm thinking, oh my God, and you know them feet stink. Sam wants a hound dog ring. I probably would have did it to what if it was me. He is, Lenny. And he blames everybody else for everything he does. He does stuff. And then, like when his dogs got taken away from him because he got himself arrested and he went to jail. Okay. He blamed the community. He blames everybody for everything he does. He's never at fault. He never accepts his own faults. Oh, and he's always apologizing to somebody for something he said or did. Always. He's, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I've heard, oh, I'm sorry out of his mouth hundreds of times lately. And he don't mean a word of it. Honey, have you seen Charles lately? I wish somebody put in a good word to Charles for me. Tell him what a cool person I am and all and whatnot. Sorry, Lenny. He is gross, though. He really is. He used to be worse than that. And that deal when they was dropping the dick bombs on Evan's stream, I thought that was pretty damn shitty of them. That dig going on. Just when you think Sam can't get any lower and go any lower, bam, he proves me wrong every time. Just when I think that he cannot get any lower than that, but he does. Proves me dang wrong every time. I gotta wash that light bulb off up there too. It ain't even on. I gotta start getting all this stuff washed and packed, and I'm gonna give away some of my food so I don't have to carry it with me. Well, Rodney, here's the thing with that. Okay. Jose could put his dog in the they have dog people that dog sit, and he could pay to have his dog looked after while he goes out on that RV. If I wanted to go on that RV, that's what I would do. I got dogs too. But when I don't want to take my dogs, I get somebody to watch them for me. He'll probably have to pay. Exactly, but Jose says he does, and so does Sam. Sam got his own self arrested. Where'd that go? Okay, okay, Eddie. I hope Dempsey gets better. I know how it is, man. Every time one of these kids get sick here, I get sick again. I've been fighting it back and forth for a while now. Well, there's 5 kids here. You only got one to catch it from. When you got a whole bunch of them, one of them's always sick, and the next thing you know, I'm sick and some more are sick, and I don't know. It's just a big sick ring. That's what Jose needs. Jose should get a blow up doll. He could carry it, right? Actually, he could carry it in his backpack, his nappy, his knapsack, and and then he'd have his mate there, for playtime anytime he wanted it. Yeah, get well, Dempsey. I just love. Hey, Eddie, Dempsey would love it here. I'm right by the train tracks, and them trains early in the morning are just they're just working it. You can hear them back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. If I had a big RV, Twat Pickens, I would get RVers to go with me, but I haven't had the money to get an RV yet. But that would be something I would look into would be taking people out like Captain Content does on the RV. If I had one, but I don't have one as yet. Maybe someday I'll get blessed with an RV. Who knows? You never know what'll happen in the future. Hey, Lisa, there's my Lisa, you guys. Rod, hey, I thought about that. I thought about that. Most of the time, though, believe it or not, the train will kick them off. It won't flatten them. Every once in a while, you might get lucky. Maybe put $1 worth of pennies out there. You might get lucky and get one of them where it actually flattens it. It's not that easy to get a coin flattened, honestly, by a train. It's really not. I have tried it before, just not here. That's why I know. A lot of time it'll kick that coin right off the track when it comes down it. I mean, I could walk to where the train crosses right here. It's not that far, maybe about a block down the road. I mean, it's like right here. Dempsey loves trains, though. He does. I've never in my life seen a kid. Now, these kids here, these boys here, they're infatuated with monster trucks. See, it's like I said, not many kids get infatuated with trains. That means Dempsey's going to be, he's a pretty intelligent little kid. It's because I could tell you why. He's an only child. They're only children they grow up more like an adult than a kid because they've been around adults their whole life and, not a lot of other children, during their pre-early ages. This is what I figured out with kids because believe me, I've had my fair share of tons of kids in my life. I've raised a shitload. That's why I don't mind coming helping out with these babies. I'd like to go get Shorty's new baby and take it with me on a road trip. Wouldn't y'all like it? I come visit you and have me a brand new baby. I wonder if she'd let me take it. I think I'll ask her. She might let me take it on a road trip. Oh, I've seen those, Lisa. Those are really cute too. Oh yeah. Well, all mine are grown. These are my little great grandbabies. Twat. I've got babies, but they're not mine. They don't belong to me. And I just had a new grandbaby, and it was a little girl. Uh, no, wait, that one was a little boy too. Lordy, let me think. Yep, that one was a little boy too. Weighed 5 pounds and 15 ounces, right at 6 pounds. All my kids were half grown when I had them. My smallest one was 7 pounds and uh something, seven something, a little over 7 pounds anyway. And my biggest one was 10 pounds and like 2 ounces, I think. 10.2, I think's what it was. But so mine, I got four kids, and they were all big when they were born, and I didn't have no C-sections or none of that fancy stuff they do nowadays. I had all mine the old-fashioned way. You scream and punch your husband in the face for getting you pregnant, and you have a baby. That's how it works when you're having one. It's kind of painful, but it ain't near as painful as a toothache. I can tell you that. Toothache hurts way worse. I've had them too. Well, my ex-husband worked for a railroad, believe it or not, and we had what is that? The H2O scale train sets. We had a bunch of them when my kids were little, and they weren't interested. None of my kids were interested in trains at all. My son was more interested in motorcycles, and the great grandkids, they're interested in monster trucks. And the baby don't care as long as they'll let him have something to chew on. He don't care what he chews on. He'll take his own sock off and chew on it. He's funny. I love these babies though. I've always liked trains. I've lived close to train tracks a time or two in my life, and they don't bother me at night. In fact, I can sleep good when the trains are running. A lot of people can't sleep for them, but I can. Hey, if I can park and sleep the night at the truck stop between two refrigerated semis, believe me, I can handle some train tracks. No, but I had one pulled on me before once, I think. You know, Rodney, I'm old. I've done everything at one time or another. Yeah, yeah, Rodney, have you? Get him, Lisa. Yeah, I'd like to know about that. I want to hear all the gory details, Rodney. A 20 pack of bottles, got a 20 pack of cans. Juan, you're hilarious today too. Y'all got it going on. I think somebody asked Honey wanted to know, Juan, how many grandkids you got? You got a bunch? I'm gonna put my sweatshirt back on, y'all. It's starting to get the sun went down. It's 4:36, y'all. We missed 4:20, by the way. Hey, so you could 4:20 now, but the sun's went down. I'm gonna put my sweatshirt back on because it's getting chilly already. I was burning up 15 minutes ago, and now I'm getting cold. Hell yeah, Twat. You know me. Shoot, I'm down for anything. Like I said, if I haven't done it at least once in my life, it's probably not ever going to be done. Because I'm old and I've done a lot of fun stuff in my life. See, listen to this, Twat. Let me tell you about something. Threesomes are great until you're not one of the three anymore, okay? I'm serious. Yeah. Uh, Lisa, you're always cleaning. You had your house so spotless and beautiful the other day. I haven't done my laundry yet. I got a pile laying over on top of my washer. Yeah, and I got my little washer thing over here in the camper. But I need to do, well, no. I got about one washer load, I guess. If I do them now, I won't have so many to fold at once, will I? That's a good thought. If I go do them, I might go do that tomorrow. If I get up early in the morning and go organize the van some. There you go, Rodders. Rodder's going to have a threesome. He just needs two other people. Oh, poor what? You got no grandkids yet, Juan? I can loan you a couple. I got plenty, Juan. Believe it or not, my four kids has thrown me plenty of grandkids, and the grandkids have thrown tons of great grandkids. I got babies out the ass. Poor twat. Well, like I said, twat, hey, a threesome is great until you're not one of the three anymore. Yeah, people want to laugh and make fun of me because I've had a lot of fun in my time. But you know what? I don't give a shit. I've had a great time in my life. And I've never had communicable diseases or any of that kind of stuff because I always make sure I'm checked. If I've been doing anything at all, I like to get checked and make sure everything's good. But I ain't been doing nothing lately, so I ain't even had to worry about none of that. Rodney. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Make them sign disclosures. Twat's always got the best ideas. One or one's one. Don't be mean to Honey. Honey's just shy. Honey's not like me. Honey's not outgoing and goofy like I am. Honey's shy and kind of classy. And me, I'm just a person that likes to have fun. I've always liked to be a fun person. If I can't have fun, I might as well roll over and die. Fuck it. I might as well give up on life. I'm gonna go have fun regardless. I mean, it might mean I end up in jail or something, but oh well, been there, done that, got that T-shirt. Yeah, I had a few of those, Lisa. That's the only way we took pictures back when my kids were little. That's the only thing I had. Yes, you are classy, honey. Yeah, and she's shy. I mean, look how shy Honey was with Sour Diesel. She was very shy around him. I've been trying to be shy around Charles, but he just don't seem to pay me no attention. How do you get him? How am I going to get him to pay me attention, you guys? He don't give me no attention. I think he's been working lately because I haven't seen him around anywhere. He must be working again. I didn't have a crush on Charles till I seen him baling hay that day, and I thought, Farmer Jones, there he is, right there, the perfect man. Yeah, I think Becca's at work. Lisa, I'm not sure. I don't know what time she gets off. Maybe she'll be getting off work here in a few minutes because it's about quarter till 5. Oh, if I ignore him, you think he'll come running? Well, that's a good idea. I'll try that, honey. Thank you. It ain't gonna hurt to try it, you know. I'm drinking a Pepsi today, y'all. I got no. This is a root beer. I had a Pepsi earlier, but yeah, I got bored with root beer earlier, and I had a Pepsi, but now I'm drinking a root beer because it was hot today. So I've had 2 soda pops today. Jose's probably already drank a 12 pack today. Jose can outdrink me on soda pop by a country mile. I drink one, two, three, maybe a day. Uh, hey y'all, I swallowed a honeybee. I ain't kidding. Uh, And I feel it in my ear. Y'all talk a minute. I'll be right back. Mm. I'll be over in a minute. Help you. Okay. Okay, I'll be over in a minute. Help. Okay, I went out and my friend gave me some 100 proof vodka. I'm gonna drink that, try to kill whatever that was I just swallowed. I think it was either a bee or a ladybug. It got in my drink. I'm back, y'all. Lordy. Whew. So I'm drinking this 100 proof vodkas. Mm. Oh Lord. Now my son-in-law said it could have been one of those ladybugs too, but I think it was a honeybee. Uh, my son-in-law said I should take a Benadryl too, in case in case it was a bee and it stung me down in my ear area. Yeah, yeah, I know why he drinks them with the lids on them now. I got a canned drink. is what it is, Rodney. I don't know. I guess, honey. I have no idea. I ain't never done this ever in my life. What does it say? Frenulum for thick. Okay, Rodney. I'll remember that. Let's see. Really, really, Lisa? No, no, really. Somebody got stung by a bee that went in his drink can. That's what I'm wondering, if it will sting me inside my wherever I swallowed it at. Anyway, this lady friend of mine out here that's visiting out here, she gave me a little bit of this uh Kivarsky vodka 100 proof. Ooh, she told me drink that, so that'll kill it. That'll kill that honeybee. Oh, no way. I thought that was where the head cheese collected, twat. I ain't kidding y'all, that was bad. And whatever it was, it felt like it tried to come out my ear. And it's like it's stuck between that's the right side of my throat and that ear canal. Juan, you're so funny. uh, I'm not kidding y'all. Ooh, this is bad. This is bad. Ooh, I think his vodka might be killing it, whatever it is. I don't know. We'll see. I got to go over it. I'm gonna stay on here just a few more minutes, y'all, and then I got to go take care of the baby. Uh, my son-in-law's got to go feed. Got all these chickens and dogs he's got to go feed. Mm. I'm gonna smoke me one more cigarette and talk to y'all for just a second longer, and then I'm gonna go do that because whew, I'm not kidding. Whatever it was feels like it's trying to come out of my ear. But like he said, it probably might have been one of them ladybugs. He said they've been out everywhere today. I didn't know they was bothering them. I thought they were just bothering me in my camper. We didn't have ladybugs in Arkansas. This is in Oklahoma, and they got a ladybug outbreak here, and it happens every fall because I came here before in the fall, and they had the ladybug outbreak, and they weren't even at this location, so it's got to be something in this area. I had to roll the cigarette, y'all, that's why I'm taking so long. And I gotta find just a minute because I do need to go find my like he said, I think I need to take that allergy pill. I gotta figure out what I did with my medical bag. It's got my allergy pills in it. Oh, there it is. Uh, oh, oh. Okay, let's see. Where are we at here? Well, there's some phenylphexidine, hydrochloride, but that ain't what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that other one, Benadryl. Oh, Alachlor. No, that's not it. Oh, there it is. I found my Benadryl. I got every kind of allergy medicine in the world, y'all. for something. Allergy relief. Here we go. I wonder how it mixes with vodka, but ah, just in case. It ain't gonna hurt, y'all. Ah. I think my daughter went to the dollar store. I didn't know she was going. I told her to had her bring me back some more drinks, some more cold drinks. Let me get. I'm not drinking that no more. Let's see. Let me get this orange Kool-Aid. No, once I swallowed it, I could feel it, honey. That's how I knew it was in there. I could feel it crawling around. And it's this right ear. Ooh, Lord. But we'll see how this vodka kills it in that bitter drill. Ooh. Hey, Chips. Yeah, no, I'm serious, y'all. I've never done that ever in my life. That's a first. Lordy. I bet that 100 proof vodka either killed it or it's going to be drunker and Cooter Brown in a minute. Whoo, Lordy be. Honey's always sweet. How you doing, Chips? Well, I was hoping it would crawl back out, but I think that vodka killed it. My friend gave me some 100 proof vodka just then. Chips, I drank that. So we'll see. Here comes another bee in here. That's why I thought it was a bee in my throat, because it was kind of big, but it was still alive. But them beetles were in here too. It could have been one of those stupid beetles. I think I'd rather take my chances with the honeybee stinging me than the beetle. I'm leery of them beetles. I am. I'm lighting my cigarette. Hope I don't explode. This is 100 proof. That's pretty good. But it's still 50. It's 50% alcohol, but it's 100 proof. Yeah, Juan, I need some vodka teen mist. Can somebody give me some donos, please, for some vodka teen mist? Because I'm serious. That whatever it was, it's either a honeybee or a beetle. One of the two. I took another sip of the vodka, honey. I won't drink any more of it, though. Not right now. It might kill the bee and it might not. Don't matter after a couple shots. Yeah, well, maybe it'll. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe I was thinking it was a bee because I thought all of a sudden I felt something in my inner ear. I like it might have stung it in there. So I think it did. Either that or it was trying to climb out my ear canal. I mean, it ain't big enough to choke me, but unless it goes down the wrong way. Yeah, this is a Tvarsky. Vodka. I think that's what it says. Anyway, I'm gonna. I know it is, honey. It's weird. I ain't never in my life had anything like that happen. But it's simmering down a little bit, except for it's wherever it's at. It's kind of between. where I swallowed it in that ear canal now. Now it's kind of backed away from the ear canal. It's coming back the other way. It's still alive because it's still moving. It's weird. Ooh. But I'm gonna smoke this cigarette, and then I'm gonna go over and take care of the babies. The big kids are outside playing ball and jumping on trampoline and stuff. Sam, behave. Yeah, because I gotta go. I gotta go watch the baby because it's gonna be getting dark here in a few minutes. He's gotta go get all these animals fed. Oh, no problem, Juan. I love you guys. Thank y'all for coming in, Honey and Lisa and Juan and Twat and Digger and Andrew and Chips and Rodders. All you people. I love all you guys. Have a blast every time y'all come in my chat. So I've seen White Claws. I've never drank one, honey. I've never had one of those. I ain't even never had one of them Stella, whatever they are, that they sell. They got them in the liquor store, says Stella on it. I ain't never had one of them either. But I think I'm feeling a little better, whatever it is. I think it's somewhat gone, but it's still in there, but it's not as bad as it was earlier. I will live, I think. I'll let you know. I think Becker's is at work. Are they good, honey? Excuse me, y'all. Well, I love y'all. Whew. I'm probably going to burp after a while, and a bee's going to come flying out of my mouth. Is what's going to happen. I wish I had something to make me burp. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here. I gotta go take care of the babies. It's fixing to get dark, you guys. They got about an hour to feed before it's gonna be dark. So I'll be back. I'll try to come live maybe tomorrow or the next day. Oh, cool, honey. I hope. I'd rather it come out the other way. But I'll see y'all next time. I love all you guys. Bye bye.